Wow, so it looks like it's finally time to take a look at yet another Roblox update to analyse, to criticise, and this one doesn't rhyme, but basically we're just going to discuss how we feel about it. If you have ever played a game on Roblox before, it's guaranteed that you are well aware of what exactly bubble chat is. Go ahead and say something into the Roblox chat inside of pretty much any game, and that little speech bubble containing your message that appears above your avatar, that is bubble chat. But what a lot of people don't know is that bubble chat did not always exist, or even the fact that there is an option to not use bubble chat inside of your own game. There is actually an option to have the chat box in the top left corner only. There is also an option to have bubble chat only with no chat box, or we have the most commonly used one, the option to have both bubble chat and the chat box. It's far less common to see today, but I'm pretty sure if you dig deep enough, you can find games that use regular chat only and completely opt out of using the bubble chat option. I even remember back during the earlier years that I was on Roblox, there was probably more games out there that didn't use bubble chat rather than games that did. You can even see in some old videos I uploaded in like 2012 that when I'm typing into the chat, I kind of hover the mouse over the chat box in the top left corner because the game just didn't enable bubble chat, and it was the most annoying thing ever to enter a new game with your fingers crossed in hopes of seeing some bubble chats, only to find out that this game selected regular chat only in their settings. But basically before the end of 2009, all games were forced into having only regular chat because bubble chat wasn't a thing until then. It just simply didn't exist up until the 26th of November in 2009, which is when Roblox gave everyone the ability to choose between bubble chat, regular chat, or both within their games. But before this time, players were forced to chat with a scrolling view on the side of their screen containing all chat text. Hello there, please make sure to leave a like on this video to become my favourite person on this entire planet. And of course, please make sure to subscribe because we are literally 100 away from 260,000 at this point. Now obviously the speech bubble used in bubble chat did not always look the way it does today. A big thank you to 10-year-old Chloe for providing us with this example, but here is how bubble chat typically looked back in the years of like 2011 or 2012, just any time around those years, and this is the exact speech bubbles that we would see. Fast forward to this horrific year that we like to call 2020, and this is the bubble chat that we are graced with today. If you were to enter a Roblox game right now and if you said something into the chat, assuming that the game didn't change or customize anything, this is exactly how your speech bubble is going to be looking. But the reason I bring this up is to make a much bigger point because sure, bubble chat didn't always have the same appearance, but what did stay the same is the way that it presents itself, and what I mean by that is when you finish typing your message and then hit the enter button, the chat just kind of appears, you know, your speech bubble just teleports into existence out of nowhere, and after a couple of seconds it magically disappears once again. I have never necessarily thought it looked awful, and out of everything that Roblox needs to update, not once have I ever thought they should look into changing bubble chat. But one thing I have noticed after seeing the new makeover is that our old bubble chat completely lacked smoothness in the animation. You type the message appears, and then the message disappears. It was a pretty standard way of chatting and nothing super fancy or over the top, but the smoothness of the new bubble chat is probably my favourite part of the entire thing. Bubble chat is one of the few aspects of Roblox that has hardly changed in functionality or appearance over the years. It's time to give bubble chat some love. Honestly, this is what I was saying. I've never explicitly been like, oh my god, Roblox really needs to update the bubble chat feature, and neither has anyone else. Bubble chat and the Roblox community have miraculously kind of just lived in harmony since the beginning of time. Roblox never really tapped into that realm of updating that side of the chatting feature, but also the players never gave them a reason to do so. But here we are, meet the new and improved bubble chat featuring brand new visuals, animated transitions that make it feel more alive, better performance, and many new customization options. And the GIFs that they provided to show examples of how the new and updated bubble chat is gonna look, they are just incredible. They really do look amazing, and I'm not gonna lie, because I 100% know that when this releases and it's an actual update that's in front of our eyes inside of every single game we ever join, I just know that I'm gonna end up feeling very weird about it for a good short while, but that's only because I've been so used to seeing and using the same old bubble chat for just as long as I can remember. But disregarding the temporary confusion and weirdness I think many of us will experience, this looks great, and I really can't wait for this update to become a thing. Like I said, the new and improved smoothness of this update is the number one top thing that I love about the new bubble chat, but I think something that comes in a very close second is many new customization options that they just mentioned. So let me read out the list for you. The customization options available for this closed beta include setting bubble duration, maximum amount of bubbles above a single character, text font, text color, bubble background color, and the minimize/hidden distance. All of that sounds absolutely insane, and especially when you quickly remind yourself that this is all coming from a new Roblox update, and they say we want to make the new bubble chat as accessible and friendly as possible. Customizing it should be as simple as toggling a property. And I don't know how many of you are going to relate to this because it's a very old game, but if any of you happen to have ever played Toontown when that was around, you were able to customize the colour of your chat bubble in that game as well. Of course, I always went with red, and that's what I was also planning to do once Roblox gives us the ability to do so, until I saw a tweet from Bloxy News saying, for clarification, the customization options, font, colours, backgrounds, etc. will be for the developers of the specific game only. You, the player, won't be able to customize it yourself. So that was ever so slightly disappointing, and I'm a little teeny tiny bit upset that I'm not going to be able to give myself a red speech bubble. But I guess that disappointment is my own fault and comes from my own misunderstanding of what they were trying to say regarding this update. Although I do think it's insane that games are going to get to customize all of those things for everyone's bubble chat inside of their own game, because that paired alongside the upcoming ability to upload videos to Roblox and into your games, that is an insane amount of potential to be unlocked, and I'm genuinely very excited to see what developers are going to do with all of this and just how insane games are about to become in the near future. The only thing I'm going to say that I absolutely hate, I cannot stand about this new chat update is that one pixel gap between the spike of the speech bubble and the actual speech bubble itself. That is probably the most frustrating thing I have seen in a long time, and so myself, along with many other people, are praying to the Roblox gods that this gap gets fixed before the whole thing gets released. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about Roblox finally updating the bubble chat feature after all this time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.